Let's fucking do this. Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Jinzle bringing guys a brand new video here today, and today we are back on the Black Ops 4 beta. Yes, it is actually Friday night, the first night of the beta. It's actually almost 11 o'clock, so it's just shy of Saturday morning. First things first, before we get into a lobby here, the one thing that I noticed about this game is the fact that you don't slide as fast, which I'm not really a fan of. I don't want to say I'm not a fan of it, but it feels like I don't know, it feels like the movement in the game is like so much more clunky and kind of heavy, and I don't really like that. If they could find like a happy medium between last weekend's sliding where you slid like an old man covered in Vaseline down a little kid's slide, that would be, you know, more plausible to me instead of, you know, sliding like fucking sandpaper on concrete. It just doesn't really work out as well. Now, if we could slide like an old man covered in Vaseline on concrete, that it actually sounds like it'll really fucking hurt, but at the same time, I think that would be a plausible, yet I don't even know where the fuck I'm going with this. I just think that would be a very good, you know, way to slide around in the game. No, there was two of them there. I could have hit the collat and had a nice little quad feed. Okay, so I'm gonna slide back here. If any of my teammates spawn, oh, okay, here they are. Everybody's gonna think I'm retarded, but anyway, so you slide. Like, this is a sprint speed, and then this is the slide speed. I feel like I go half the distance that I would have last weekend, and I also feel like I slide slower than my, you know, my soldier sprints. Get the fuck, I don't even know where that shot was going. I applaud you, team. Let me come give you a kiss. Mwah. Thank you, sir. Saved my goddamn life. Alright, back to what we were talking about here. Honestly, I wasn't really a fan of the Paladin last weekend, but like, this gun fucking slaps this weekend for some reason. As I proceed to do absolutely awful with the gun, I say that this gun is really good. Okay, so into the story that I wanted to tell you guys. So, basically, last night, I was leaving my girlfriend's house. Yes, I have a girlfriend. I'm not just an ugly nerd who plays video games and makes really shitty videos on the internet. I have a girlfriend. I have a life. So, I was leaving her house last night, and I was literally just driving down the road. Actually, I was watching a Jev video. I had it plugged into my auxiliary, and I just had my phone on my center console, basically just listening to the audio, not really watching the video. So leaving my girlfriend's house last night, she lives down, like, you know, she lives in a neighborhood. You take a couple roads out of the neighborhood, and then you get on this long stretch of a fucking road. And I'm just cruising down this long road, and all of a sudden I see this car come up really, really fast behind me. And I was like, well, I'm either about to get killed by the fucking mob of Rhode Island, or it's a cop, and I'm about to get pulled over and most likely get a ticket. But, so, this car comes up really fast behind me, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm probably getting pulled over. From the time that I saw the car coming up, I legit looked up, saw the car coming, looked back forward, driving down the road, and then the blue lights came on immediately, like, after I looked away. And part of me was like, okay, I'll just let him go by, so I just slowly pull over to the side of the road, and he follows me right to the side of the road, and I was like, yeah, baby, I did it. So I pull over, he gets out of his car, and he walks up to my truck, and he knocks on my back window, and he goes, hey, what are you doing? Like, how are you? Where are you going? All, like, the regular cop stuff. So I tell him, I was like, oh, leave my girlfriend's house. He's like, you guys do anything fun tonight? I was like, oh, we just kind of sat on the couch and just hung out and watched Netflix. And he was like, oh, good old Netflix and chill. And I was like, boy, this motherfucker just said Netflix and chill. I like when cops like to have a good time like that. They don't really see their job as, you know, they don't have to be a dickhead all the time. Which there are cops like that, and I do respect all police officers. Don't get that fucked up. I respect all cops. All, like, armed forces, shit like that, first responders, everybody like that, cops. I just like when a cop likes to have a good time, especially when I really wasn't doing anything wrong. He literally pulled me over because I had my license plate. You know how, like, a license plate is supposed to be on the front bumper of your vehicle? I have mine in my windshield. Basically, a state trooper from, you know, a couple states over fucking basically ripped it off my truck. That's kind of another story for another time, but basically, I ran out of fuel. The state trooper pushed my truck off of the road into somebody's driveway just to get me out of traffic so traffic can keep going, and he pushed me from the front, so he just like scraped my bumper and my whole license plate just got ripped completely off. So since then I've just had it in like the corner of my windshield of my truck. So the cop was super cool. He asked me for like my license, registration, and my insurance card, but I could not find my insurance card, and I was like, wow, this cop's trying to be super nice, and I'm over here, and I don't even have all my shit ready. And here I am freaking out, because I'm just like, dude, now he's gonna have a reason to arrest me, because I don't have my insurance card. I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna get fucked by fucking requests, and yeah, it's just gonna be a huge mess. But no, he legit just looked at me. He's like, oh, you don't have your insurance card? All right, I don't, fuck, whatever. I'll just make sure you have a good license. I'll let you go on your way. So he tells me all this stuff. He's like, hey, you do have somewhere to put it on, like, the front of your vehicle, so I would appreciate if the next time I saw you, you had it on the front of your vehicle. And I was like, well, fair enough. Nice cop. Great guy. 10 out of 10 would get pulled over by him again. Just not for the same thing, so he doesn't think I'm just like some punk kid who's just not going to listen to a cop. Which, by the way, I have yet to put the plate on my bumper again. But yeah, that really wasn't too crazy of a story, but I was going to tie another story into this with another really cool cop story, which I still could. Dude, it's legit so fucking hot up here right now. I'm sweating, and I'm sitting still playing fucking video games. The most movement I'm making is my fucking thumbs. And I'm out here breaking a fucking sweat. I'm over here sweating like a fucking 400-pound guy going up 3 steps. Oh, and by the way, I kind of wanted to throw this in the video somewhere that I will be going for the SoaR RC. I'm actually not entirely sure if I'm going to make this a SoaR RC video, just for the sake of it being a video and just them having something to look at. So I think that's pretty much going to do it for today's video. I've been recording for quite some time now, and yeah, I'm really hoping to get this video up tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you guys did enjoy. As always, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Follow me on Twitter. It's always down in the description of the video. And it's been your boy Jinzle. I will see you beautiful people in the next video. Peace out, everybody. I don't know why the fuck I jumbled up my outro so bad.